Numbers, counting. A jump is in between 10 and 20. We see here two numbers, 653 and 664. Now we need to find out how we get to those numbers. So going forwards, we must add, and going backwards, we subtract. So to get from 653 to 664, we are adding 11. So, and then going backwards to the 653, we're subtracting 11. Let's first jump forward. Now if it's easier, you can break up the 11 into a 10 and a 1. So if you were to add 10 to 664, that would be 674 plus 1 would equal 675. Okay, so we're through adding, so we need to subtract 11 now for the rest of the problems. So again, let's break this up by first subtracting 10. So that would be 643, and then one more, 642. Okay, subtract 10 first, so that would be 632, and one more would end up with 631. Subtract again. So first 10, 631 minus 10 would be 621. Minus one more would equal to 620. And for the last box, so minus 10 first, that's pretty easy. So that's 610 minus one more equals to 609. So as you can see, by breaking up the number, it makes it much easier. Okay, so now we see 887 and 901. So this is an even bigger number, but remember we can break it up to make it more easier. So what are we adding and subtracting? Right, 14. Okay, but let's make this easier. So 884 plus 3. So that would get us to 890. So now we need to add 11 more. So 890 plus 11 equals the 901. So as you can see, 3 plus 11 equals 14. Okay, and you can break up 14 in different ways, whatever you find easiest. Just make sure it adds up to 14. So let's jump forward again, plus 14. So what would this equal? Well, you could add 10 more first and it'd be 911, and 4 more would equal to 915. Okay, one more. So 915 plus 14 equals 929. All right, so now let's subtract 14. 887 minus 14 would equal 873. Okay, let's subtract 14 more, and remember you can break it up in your head. So 873 minus 10 first would be 863, and minus 4 more would be 859. And the last one, 859 minus 14 would equal 845. All right, let's do one more problem. Now we see 635 and 653, an even bigger number. So in this case, we're adding and subtracting 18. So again, if you like, you can break up the number into a 10, and then add 4 and 4 more, or vice versa. So in this case, we could have broken it up to 10, and then 3, and then 5. All right, so let's jump forward. So 653 plus 18. So we can add 10, so that would be 663, and then 8 more would be 671. Okay, let's add 18 again. We can add 10, 681, plus 8 more is 689, and 18 more would get us to 707. Okay, so now we just need to subtract the 18 from the 635. So again, you can break it up. First, subtract 10, and then 8 more, or 4, and then 4. That would equal to 617. And last box to fill in. So 617 minus 18. So break it up, 10, and then 8. So that would equal to 599. Really fantastic work, and the best of luck solving your next math problems.